All right, so what is the best season to split firewood? And the answer, today. So it is June and it is perfect time to do some firewood. I don't think any of this wood here, this has been sitting out for a long time. This is a mixture of white and red oak over here. And I think that if it gets split now, it should be fine by this winter. The ideal is to get the humidity level below like 20%. And so if you don't know, you can get one of those humidity readers and stick that in and it'll tell you. But I'm out here with my boys today and we're gonna do some splitting. All right, so these are some pretty big logs that we're working with here. I mean, the diameter, I don't know. I mean, maybe 16 inches, 17 inches, maybe some are bigger than that. So some of them I can just kind of like hoist onto this thing, and that's okay. But some of them are just really heavy. So what this can do is come up, but let me mention one thing before we do that. I'll show you how to do that. Is, you know, the reason that we want this to dry out, if the moisture in the wood is too high, you know, really above 20% or so, then it forms that creosote in your chimney pipe. And we just had actually a chimney guy come over and take a look at ours because it's been a few years. And he told us that ours is perfect. Like, it's just a fine, very fine dust. It's not that kind of thicky stuff that's, you know, cakes on there if it's too moist. And really a lot of pine and that kind of thing can also lead to some of that, you know, creosote in there as well. So it's recommended to really dry out your firewood. The problem that I found is that when you go to, you know, a hardware store or a gas station or something and you pick up those little bundles of firewood somewhere, they are typically green. I've found, I've been out of town sometimes, like on a vacation or something, we wanted a fire, and I'll go and pick up one of those little bundles somewhere. It's little plastic bundles, and there's not that many. It's really expensive. It's like $8 for a little tiny bundle, and a lot of times it's green wood. It's like not really that seasoned. So seasoning your own wood is really, really important. And so I think a lot of people think, well, fall is the season to do your firewood. Well, I think it's all times of the year, and it's good to rotate those stacks of firewood around. So let me show you how to do this real quick, because for some of these bigger ones here, I want to be able to roll them underneath because it's just really hard to lift. Got just a pin right here, and a little cotter pin on the other side. So I'm going to take that out. I always tend to lose these, so don't lose that. And then, so this has to walk back. But the thing is, if it's connected to like a hitch over here, you're not going to be able to push it unless you put that in neutral. Or you can unhitch it, but I didn't feel like unhitching it. So if it's in neutral, then I can just do this and go straight up and down. And once it's straight up and down, like this, see that? Then you can take this same pin and it will go through this hole here, and a little cotter pin back in there. Now this is good to go. So what I need to do is, all you got to do is take these rounds, and I can kind of roll them to the base of this and roll them up onto that. Here's what I found though, a little trick. Take a wedge, like something like this, maybe even a bigger one. But you can wedge this in here below if it sticks up, and that way you can get this on top of that piece Yeah, I can probably get a bigger one, actually. Let's see. Here we go. So that way it sits, it's supported, it won't fall off if it's that big. So that's a big, it's a big round. And because this one's actually kind of oblonged, so what I might do is actually turn it a little bit like this. I think it's gonna be better. So I'm gonna start it up and then show you how to do this one. So I've learned that when you're putting that hydraulic forward, and you saw my boys earlier working on that, doing that as well. So they've been a big help today. But when you're pushing that hydraulic forward, if you have the log here and the blade is coming down this way, and your fingers are on the other side of that piece of wood, between the piece of wood and the plate on the back, it can crush your hand. And several times, not today, but a long time ago, when I was first using this, I would put a piece of log on and I would hold it there and my hand would be here and I'm coming down and it would nip the ends of my finger or my gloves. So be mindful of that. Also gets really hot, so brushing your leg against it. You know, a lot of guys, you know, they have to split a lot of wood. They depend on wood throughout the winter. I'm an axe guy. I love using axes. But when you've got a ton of wood and you got a limited amount of time, something like this is so helpful. And you can easily pay for something like this by just splitting some firewood and selling it. There's a lot of people on like Facebook Marketplace and all over the internet. They're saying, hey, free tree, just come get it. You know, free wood, just come get it. Just take your chainsaw and a pickup truck or something, go get you some firewood, and you can make a lot of money, especially obviously in the fall and winter time from firewood. And if it's good, high quality and it's seasoned, man, you know, you can charge $8 for a bundle of it. So it might be a great way to go if you're looking to invest and buy something like this splitter. This is just a 27 ton splitter, Champion. And I've done a review of this before, and I'll drop a link for that video down below. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and finish up out here today, but thanks so much for your support for us, for our channel, and we'll see you on the next video.